Gadsden County, Florida, August 7, 2024. Florida Highway Patrol troopers spotted Steve Manuel Jr. driving a gray Dodge Charger at an unlawful speed on I-10. When signaled to stop, he suddenly accelerated, driving recklessly at more than 120 miles per hour and steering dangerously toward patrol vehicles multiple times. In response, troopers closed in and executed a pit maneuver, causing the vehicle to spin sideways and come to a stop. Manuel fled on foot into a wooded area, but was captured shortly after. The suspect was transported to the Gadsden County Jail and faces charges including fleeing, failure to obey, driving with a suspended license, child safety violations, and possession of drug paraphernalia. Lee County, Florida, June 20th, 2024. Anthony Mojica fled from an impaired driving investigation, jumped into a Ram 1500, and sped more than 108 miles per hour from Charlotte County into Lee County, driving recklessly and continuously weaving across lanes.
We're landline now, 104 on the shoulder.
424 to 1668. I'm just north of you. We're passing the 149 north. Can you just drop a sign?
149 northbound.
Still going on the shoulder. Light traffic.
On shoulder, light traffic.
Speed to 105 miles per hour. Stay on the left shoulder.
105 miles per hour on the left shoulder.
Left lane. Honor 1.
Left lane, 101.
Also, the sample from PD is anybody on board as well.
Landline.
Still like traffic, 105 miles an hour.
Light traffic, 105.
When Mojica attempted to turn onto the northbound I-75 on-ramp, troopers closed in and executed a precise pit maneuver, causing the truck to spin sideways and come to a stop on the ramp.
going northbound exit. We got bubble gum point.
Get out! Fucking car! Get out! Get out! Fucking car right now! Hands out! Hands out! Get out! Get out! Get out! Get out! Fuck out of the car! Get out of the car! Can't get out! Can't get out of the way! Come out the window! Come out the window!
Mojica was pulled from the vehicle and taken into custody. The female passenger was released. Mojica was found to have a suspended license and an outstanding warrant from another jurisdiction. He was transported to the county jail and now faces multiple serious charges involving narcotics, weapons, fleeing, and dangerous driving. Orange County, Florida, July 10, 2025. Florida Highway Patrol troopers spotted Darius Demetrius Lowe driving a gray Mercedes GLC at 92 miles per hour on State Road 408. When signaled to stop, Lowe immediately accelerated, moved onto the shoulder, and shot across multiple lanes at over 100 to 135 miles per hour, nearly causing several collisions. Near mile marker 7, the Mercedes lost control and scraped heavily against the median barrier. Lowe continued fleeing, but the damaged front left wheel slowed the vehicle. As troopers closed in and Lowe braked hard in an attempt to break the pursuit, officers used the moment to execute a precise pit maneuver, causing the vehicle to rotate, slide into the guardrail, and come to a stop.
Alright, get ready for phone call. 5713 if you can. Hold on, Mario. Hold on. Let me stop. Hey, stay back. Get back in the car. Get back in the car. Get back in the car. Come on, get back in the car. Hey, he's going to move foot. Hey, stop right there.
Lowe fled on foot but was quickly detained. Troopers recovered fentanyl-positive pills, bundled cash, and green leafy substances suspected to be narcotics from both his person and the vehicle. The suspect was taken into custody and is awaiting processing. Savannah, Georgia, May 25, 2020. Police located a white Ford Econoline driven by Melinda Flakes, displaying a license plate that had been reported stolen. When ordered to stop on I-516, Flakes accelerated onto I-16 and drove erratically. In an open stretch of roadway, pursuing units executed a pit, causing the vehicle to spin sideways, slide into the guardrail, and come to a complete stop.
Now running towards Cloverdale. Get on the ground!
Okay.
Right now! Stop resisting!
Flakes ran on foot but was quickly secured safely. The passenger cooperated, was identified, and left the scene. Inside the vehicle, officers found a glass pipe with black residue. The suspect was taken for medical evaluation and then transported to the detention center, and was later confirmed to have provided a false initial identity. Arkansas, December 20th, 2024. Police located Malcolm Curry driving a Chrysler 300 with an expired plate and attempted a traffic stop. Curry immediately fled, crossing into oncoming lanes, running red lights, and accelerating to 150 miles per hour on Interstates 40 and 430, passing vehicles on both sides and turning off his lights to evade officers.
That we got on the 9, let me know when you're out here. Well, this is
When he reached Colonel Glenn, Malcolm Curry attempted to turn onto Lawson Road but lost control, causing the Chrysler 300 to slide sideways and crash through the gate of a Subaru dealership. The impact stopped the vehicle, and Curry ran on foot but was taken into custody moments later.
Correction, staying westbound, Colonel Glenn.
17 Little Rock, I'm secondary. I'll call it. We're passing David O'Donnell now, westbound. Speed to 90. Returning. Gonna go north on Lawson.
He wrecked out. Turning. Gonna go north on Lawson.
Break up.
He's wrecked out. Foot pursuit.
Now, we're closing.
Come my way.
Inside the car, officers found backpacks containing marijuana, psychedelic mushrooms, promethazine, ecstasy pills, and drug paraphernalia. The suspect was transported to the Pulaski County Detention Center and now faces multiple serious charges, including reckless driving, unauthorized use of property, possession of controlled substances across several classifications, possession with intent to distribute, criminal mischief, fleeing in a vehicle, and fleeing on foot. Savannah, Georgia police located a blue sedan driven by Devin Andrew Walden, born 1997, traveling on Martin Luther King Jr. Boulevard without headlights. When ordered to stop, Walden accelerated and fled toward I-16.
83 Mary Mary. 2083 Mary Mary, approaching Liberty Street.
On the vehicle description.
Blue Hyundai sedan. Coming up to 16 westbound. Getting on 16 westbound.
First 5, I'm coming to you on 516.
My 35 ring. It's a blue Hyundai Elantra. South Carolina, 2083 Mary Mary. Coming up to the 166.
Dark gray Chevy Camaro.
Coming to the
The
one.
vehicle reached speeds of over 100 miles per hour, repeatedly closing in on other motorists. At Dean Forest Road, although patrol units attempted to position for containment, Walden continued accelerating.
Alright, continuing westbound, past 516 east. He's coming up behind you.
435 drive, I got it. 611, we're still 16 west, 516. Alright, the 162. Yeah, it's the 163. 435, kill you back away. West, 163.
And all of you can do on
16 West, version 162, still blacked out. Version 162, still blacked out. West lane.
Oh, yeah, want to come around and try to box him in after the sticks? The sticks in the left lane? Jumping off at Dean Forest.
135, show on ring, we'll be getting off of the 160. Northbound or southbound? You turning northbound. Let's boxman right here. I'm gonna get up front. I got up front. Got a rear. Alright, slow down.
In an open stretch of roadway, troopers closed in and executed a precise pit, causing the sedan to slide off the roadway and overturn along the shoulder.
Alright, go for it. Rank is boxing, nothing didn't work. We're gonna try pit. Successful pit. 1050 roll.
The boxing method didn't work. We're gonna try pit. Successful pit. 1050 rollover. 1050 rollover.
1050 roller. We'll clear out 1050 rollover. 1020.
Put your hands up! Put your hands up!
Walden was removed from the vehicle but did not immediately comply and was then secured safely. Officers documented the odor of alcohol and signs of impairment. He was medically evaluated, provided a blood sample, and was transported to the Chatham County Detention Center. Clayton County, Georgia, August 1st, 2024. Police located a stolen vehicle driven by a young male with dreadlocks speeding on Old National Highway, reaching more than 100 miles per hour. Even after the tires were punctured and damaged, the vehicle continued onto I-285 and kept driving recklessly through multiple roadways.
100.
Wait! Vehicle's been spiked.
One spike. To the right, one spike.
Yeah.
We're getting on 285. Going towards back to Riverdale Road.
Can't get over.
When the vehicle began to lose control, pursuing units closed in and executed an accurate pit, causing the vehicle to spin sideways and stop near the edge of an overpass.
I think the
Pit. Pit.
25, just before we go.
Pit.
Hey, right. 25, just before we go road. Push my
As soon as the vehicle stopped, the suspect opened the door, ran, and jumped off the overpass, approximately 30 feet, heading down into the area below in an attempt to escape. Officers checked the vehicle and found a substance suspected to be narcotics. Despite multiple units responding to the area below the bridge, the suspect managed to escape. Little Rock, Arkansas, September 30th, 2025. Police pursued a white Cadillac Escalade driven by Kendrick Atkins on Interstate 430. The vehicle went through the Colonel Glenn exit, traveled onto South Bowman Road, then suddenly stopped and reversed.
Net clear chase, net 1063 for Adam 42.
a stone Colonel Glenn. North on Colonel Glenn Court. We're on South Bowman Road now. Short best curve you're coming up to.
42 is coming up to a curve.
Patrol units immediately closed in and used a blocking bar to pin the vehicle against the shoulder. Atkins ran into a nearby wooded area but was quickly apprehended. The backpack he carried contained multiple illegal substances. The suspect now faces charges related to controlled substances, unauthorized use of property, fleeing by vehicle and on foot, reckless driving, and violations involving the license plate and window tint. Seattle, Washington, July 13, 2024. Washington State Patrol troopers observed a vehicle speeding on northbound I-5 near the Ship Canal Bridge. When officers attempted a stop, the driver accelerated away and quickly caused a chain reaction collision involving 3 other vehicles. Despite the vehicle being heavily damaged and missing the front right wheel, the suspect continued driving for several seconds before coming to a stop near the bridge barrier. As troopers approached, the man exited the vehicle and jumped over the bridge railing in an attempt to escape.
453 Seattle, attempting to stop the vehicle. He's in and out of traffic. He just collided with a vehicle and he's crashing out. 453 Seattle, north 5, north of Lakeview. Start emergency traffic. He's just before Ship Canal. 453 Seattle, I'm in pursuit, pitting the vehicle.
453, pitting the vehicle, 325.
Step out of the vehicle! Hey! Do not stop! Get out! Then put your hands up now! Put your hands up!
He fell to the roadway below and was pronounced dead at the scene. The remaining passenger was safely detained on the bridge. The vehicle had not been reported stolen, but was operating without a license plate. Harris County, Georgia, July 10, 2021. Officers received information about a pursuit from Coweta County heading south on I-85. Upon entering I-185, the driver shut off all lights and accelerated to more than 140 miles per hour, weaving across lanes, braking abruptly, and repeatedly attempting to evade officers.
Clear, blacked out, getting on 185. And it's 756. Ten boy, you still got eyes on?
Yeah, 10 boy still running blacked out, but he's still southbound on 185.
You got more people. He's passing out at 47. Can you tell what lane he's in?
He's in the right lane right now. Stand by.
They're on the right lane. The horse in.
Alright, we passed 42, passed
756, y'all continue southbound.
Yeah, 10 4, still southbound. The guy ain't thinks to drive down the middle. He's trying to block me out.
Trying to take the dogs around.
I'm not sure where on the 28 is. Carl, Lincoln Dora 6290. DLN 6290. It is a white Sonata. White Hyundai Sonata.
They're on the 28 again.
Right, that's Harris County now. You can just down here as well.
Just clear. That's right.
Where you gonna go? Alright, great.
Near the State Route 18 exit, the vehicle lost control, spun several times, slid down an embankment beside the roadway, and then came back onto the highway to continue fleeing.
Alright, I got stand by. He's 1050. Never mind, we're driving back out of it. We're driving back out. We're still southbound. He tried to exit at 34. Alright, he's cut back up the embankment. We're going back up toward top of 34 now.
Clear, cutting up the embankment, exit 34.
And we're coming up on 18 now. He's making a right on State Route 18.
Clear, turning right on the 18.
The suspect kept changing direction, driving through the grassy median and making a U-turn in the middle of the road before re-entering I-185. Officers closed in and conducted multiple pit maneuvers. On the final attempt, the vehicle was pushed toward the tree line and came to a stop after striking a tree.
Y'all going northbound, southbound?
Back southbound.
We're on southbound.
Alright, LaGrange, he just rear-ended me. I just 1050. He's still northbound or southbound. He rear-ended the car. I'm still in it though.
Clear on 1050, rear end, still inside.
Alright. I just touched him again. Alright, he's still in it.
Well, next time, south, go south.
The driver, carrying a passenger and a 4-year-old girl, climbed out through the rear door and ran into the woods but was quickly detained. The passenger, who had an active warrant, was taken into custody by Coweta County. The child was transported to the hospital and later released to family. The primary suspect was taken for chemical testing and booked into the Harris County Jail. Harris County, Georgia, February 28, 2023. Henry County officers pursued a blue Hyundai Tucson driven by Demeen McCauley, born 2005, after the vehicle was reported stolen. Upon reaching mile marker 227 on I-75, the Georgia State Patrol immediately joined the pursuit. McCauley accelerated, changed lanes repeatedly, and braked hard to evade officers, making the entire roadway hazardous.
Got off at 38.
Recognizing that his actions were becoming increasingly uncontrollable, officers closed in and executed a precise pit maneuver, causing the Tucson to spin sideways, scrape the median barrier, and come to a stop on the shoulder.
Pit, Griffin, pit. Pit. Pit, Griffin, pit. Pit.
Stop the car! The fucking car! Stop the car! Stop the car! Stop the car!
Macaulay resisted inside the driver's seat but was quickly pulled out and detained by Henry County officers. All charges were turned over to Henry County for processing.
Where are you going?
Columbus, Georgia, January 24th, 2023. Officers on Celia Drive observed a white Chevrolet pickup truck run a stop sign and make an unusual U-turn. When signaled to stop, the driver immediately abandoned the truck, jumped into a Nissan Altima with Florida plate GIJJ74 and sped away.
Left on the Empire. Left on the Baker.
The Altima tore through the residential area, repeatedly crossing lanes and running red lights on Floyd Road, forcing officers to pursue in order to maintain control of the situation.
663 Mountain, making a left on Floyd Road.
As the vehicle entered a private parking lot in an attempt to escape, officers closed in and executed a pit maneuver, causing the car to spin and bounce onto the curb. Before the vehicle fully stopped, the driver and passenger jumped out and fled on foot into a nearby apartment complex.
They're still going. Again.
Push one.
A search of the vehicle revealed a bag suspected to contain crack cocaine, multiple packages of green leafy substances suspected to be marijuana, 3 phones, suspected narcotic pills, and a Glock handgun. All evidence was turned over to the Columbus Police Department Drug Unit for further processing. Santa Rosa County, Florida, February 6th, 2024. Deputies pursued a stolen Dodge Ram driven by Andrew Matiak, 33 years old, on State Road 87. After the vehicle was stopped with a spike strip, Matiak steered toward a deputy in an attempt to evade, escalating the danger.
I'm slowing speed. I'm still going eastbound on the westbound shoulder. I'm slowing speed due to traffic.
Cancel. Slow it down due to traffic. And for vehicles 90 miles an hour on the shoulder.
I'll probably fly around the whole thing.
Well, he's riding on the shoulder. He's down in the westbound on the northbound shoulder. He's getting from parking lot for expecting a trooper, the silver Subaru, and it.
Well, it's 73. Can we get ready up to the 45 to stop traffic going westbound?
And for 14 cars. That is 73, 14 cars going to try to stop traffic.
6. I'm not going to try to do that. We got oncoming traffic that's going to cause more accidents than anything. Still going eastbound on the westbound shoulder.
That one's still eastbound on the westbound stop.
He's going in and out of the outside lane. We're still on him. Traffic stop, yeah, westbound. Hold on.
14 cars, go ahead.
I'm about to pull up the whole thing, and I'll let them everything off.
Okay. 1412 is in position. He's going to start moving traffic over.
Stand by. Then you have 10 exit.
Yeah, it looks like there's a clear traffic over there on top 56. This last few cars come by.
Open traffic.
Alright, he's going back eastbound. Let's go back eastbound. Let's go through. Let's go through.
We're going eastbound.
You go through the city and go back eastbound.
Alright, you moving to the eastbound lane?
Yeah, you just go through the eastbound. I'm lost my side.
at, bud?
He could be right at the 45. I can't see him. You're going to have to get somebody behind us.
Do you have any spike strips up there?
Florida Highway Patrol units took over the pursuit. The truck repeatedly moved into oncoming lanes, forcing troopers to close in and execute a precise pit maneuver near mile marker 48 on I-10, causing the vehicle to spin off the roadway and come to a complete stop.
Single board. Contact, Bogalusa. Oh, single board. 1073, contact, Bogalusa. Oh, single board.
Matiak fled on foot but was quickly tracked and safely apprehended by the Santa Rosa County Sheriff's Office K-9 unit at the scene. The suspect was transported to the Okaloosa County Jail and faces multiple charges, including fleeing, reckless driving, resisting law enforcement, aggravated assault, along with additional charges from Santa Rosa County such as carjacking and possession of a stolen vehicle.